Here's the fact. What I know of Nathan Drake is that Mark Wahlberg is most likely going to play it. That guy's amazing, he's funny, he can do it, he's going to do a great job, and overseas, that thing's going to make a ton of money, and here in town, it's going to make a ton of money. These people are in the business of making money. They're going to take a great movie, they're going to spend a ton of money on it, they're going to get a huge star in there and go like this, and they're going to say, who's Nathan Fillion? I'm sorry, it's true. There's a certain stratosphere that some guys are in, and then Nathan Fillion. Ain't dead yet. I got pokers in the fire. Maybe one day we'll get there. I'm maybe have my own big thing. It's gonna be cool. But yeah, I don't think the time is now for making motion pictures for Nathan Fillion just yet. But I appreciate the support. Thank you.
Is Nathan at the top of your stratosphere?
One, thank you very much for being here today and being in Alberta.
Thank you.
And after interacting with you at the photos yesterday, thank you so much for your personality. You're fantastic.
I think I'm going to thank Jeff on that one. Jeff, thanks for that.
And that all ties together with thank you so much for being a fantastic actor and have a personality that we get to all care about, that is worth caring about. So thank you for that. My question for you kind of segues off of the previous question, asking what do you see in your future that you would like to go with? You've had longer running series like Castle, and you've done smaller things like Dr. Horrible, and you have an upcoming film too. So my curiosity is, what would you like to see as your next 5-10 year plan career-wise?
Excellent question. I would like to try, Castle's been very successful for me. I've been having a really good time. On that show. It's been 5 long, great years. I got a couple more to go. I am feeling it in my bones, a bit of a yearning for some variation. I would like to start tackling smaller projects that won't take quite so long, so I can do 3 or 4 of those in a year versus one project for a decade. It's a different kind of supper. You're still having a good time, you're still eating, you're still full, and you're still living off the land. But I don't know what that means. What am I talking about? Edit that together, make it look for everyone. But yeah, I'd say shorter term projects, I think, would be my next goal. And then working with more and different people, making friends.
One of those smaller yet still very awesome projects you did take on was, of course, Joss's Much Ado About Nothing. Is it true that you said you peed a little bit when you found out you had to deliver Shakespeare's prose as they were?
I've never done Shakespeare before. I read it out loud in class. I had to memorize a scene one time. Hard. Joss Whedon will always challenge you to work hard and to do great work. As a rule, I don't say no to Joss. I tried to say no at one point. I tried to chicken out of Much Ado About Nothing. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even get this memorized. It's not even, it's like Yoda talking here. And he talked me down. He said, relax, man. This isn't a huge major. He said, you're gonna have it. It's gonna be great. All right. And I was so grateful he did not let me chicken out, because I had a great time. Working with Joss is a really satisfying experience. Cool.
Howdy. So you played superheroes, you voiced superheroes. Who are some of your favorite superheroes, either growing up or now?
I've been reading a lot of Batman on my Comixologies app. I've been reading some Incredible Hulk. Spider-Man's always a go-to for me. I was a very big fan of Spider-Man. And a little bit of Superman, Batman team up right now. A lot of classics, you know. I think a lot of classics.
Green Lantern fan as well? I know you voiced him.
I voiced him a lot, but I don't read a lot of Green Lantern comic books, and they were like, I'm gonna be Green Lantern! And they were like my go-to guy when I was a kid. Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, those were my guys.
Hello on the floor.
Hi. As a literary art lover, I really like the book, The 13th Tale by Diane Sutterfield. What would be your book to recommend to anyone?
This is easy. Does anybody know my book that I like, that I read so much? World War Z. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to be prepared for a zombie apocalypse, read World War Z. If you want to know what's going to shake down in the next 25 years should a zombie apocalypse happen today, read World War Z. You'll come out of that book going, oh my God, that's actually what would happen. That would definitely happen. What would happen to economics? What would happen to pharmaceuticals? What would happen to guys in the space station? People in the nuclear submarine? What would happen to entertainment industry? It covers it. It's great. Feral children, how they use dogs to clean towns when it's done, how they had to redesign the army. Oh my God, brilliant.
You read the Zombie Survival Guide with it by Max Brooks, so you'd be doubly ready?
I have read the Zombie Survival Guide. It's got little figure drawings of here's what maybe you might do. It almost reads kind of funny. World War Z will give you nightmares. You will dream and you'll say, oh my God, they didn't tell me this was going to happen.
Awesome. Up there, hello sir.
Hi, I hope you remember me. I was climbing in Canmore and slipped, and you caught me, swung me to safety, and then disappeared before I could say thanks.
I had to go, but I'm glad you're okay.
I'm hoping you're having a good time here, and I'd really like to see you come back next year, and can you use your influence as captain to bring some of your crew?
As soldiers go, cast of Firefly, you've never known a more insubordinate bunch. I tell them they'll do opposite just to get a rise out of it. I don't even. I love being back. It really worked out very conveniently for my schedule. Thank you very much for having me, guys. I'm having a great time. As to getting other people down here, I know they would love to. I work with a lot of talented people who work a lot. So scheduling is always a thing. I can't make it. I can't go. I've got responsibilities. So I wish I could snap my fingers and I can. Oh my God. Yes, I can.
On the floor. Oh, we're going back up. Oh, kind of in the side there. Hello. Hi, I was going to do a little to get your attention, but I didn't know how to. Your comedy is incredible, and I've always loved it. But what is your very favorite serious moment? I know you talked about the one where you were on the gurney, but something a little different from that.
I'll tell you. I'll give you two. One was a show I wasn't on. End of Angel, when Fred has Alexis Dennis off. She's holding him. Remember that bit? So she's hilarious. Goes back to Fred. I'm thinking about it. That was a powerful piece of work. Jeff and I were not long ago where were we? For the Toronto? No, for a film festival with Alexis. Austin. We were in Austin with Alexis, and we sat there and we talked about it for a long time. One scene, that moment, loved it. Another piece, something I was in, but a scene I wasn't really in. The wonderful bit where, do you remember being Serenity, Simon Tam goes, oh my bag is up there, and then he gets out of his dad, he gets shot, he goes down, and his sister's there for him, and he says, I'm sorry. He choked up thinking about it. Every time I choked up thinking about it. Those are two of my very favorites.
Unfortunately, we're going to wrap in just a couple minutes. Let's get these last two questions in. Hello.
Hi, Nathan. Hi. I was involved in a bit of a surprise for you this morning with Casper and John. Thanks for being a good sport about it.
With the stinky snake.
Yes.
Sounds weird. Take it literally.
I know it's going to be hard to deal with. You're trying to tell them you're going to meet someone and they just ignore you, not to go to the bathroom. But I really appreciate that. And the snakes that I have, they're all named after characters from Joss Whedon shows. I have a Serenity after Firefly. I'm sure there's other people in the audience that have pets or kids or something that are named after. Oh, so one of you has a baby in Nara, you know that. When you meet people who, you know, you've influenced them in that way, what does that mean to you when you have that much of an effect on people's lives?
Sometimes I wonder how long. It's been 10 years, you guys. 10 years since that thing died. An unceremonious death. It quelched, it coughed, it sputtered, it was sliced and died. And it's still going after 10 years. I often wonder, how long can this possibly go? How long can we ride this wave? When I meet people and they go, this is Kaylee, this is Simon, this is little Lenara, and this is Mal. In my mind's eye, I see 4 kids who grow up and they have to say, oh, my parents named me after this TV series called Firefly. That's going to be a good 20, 30 years from now. And it'll still be there somehow.
We're happy to escape the cold Alberta winter or LA. But taking that out of the picture, what do you miss most about Edmonton or Canada? And what would you like to take from here and transplant back to LA? And if you could, what would you take out of LA and throw it far, far away from here?
Edmonton has an amazing river valley. To watch it come alive in the spring, to get down in there and ride a bike in the summer, to see it change colors in the fall, I miss that a lot. I miss the people in Edmonton. We Canadians have it pretty good. We're pretty nice to each other. That doesn't happen as much in Los Angeles. There's a lot of great people in Los Angeles. But even great people are often very fearful. I have a theory, you're isolated in your car all the time, you're not with people all the time. Another theory, maybe your parents just didn't tell you gotta be cool to people around you. Even strangers. I feel like people in Canada are considerate of other people. I find they have a kindness that they're willing to put themselves out for other people, and it's nothing to them. When I'm stateside, people go, oh yeah, Canadians are all really polite. I go, yeah, ha ha ha. But I get here, and it's refreshing. It's nice to feel it again. How people observe the pleasantries, how people are considerate of one another, the people behind them, and then, I'll help you, don't worry, hold that for you, no problem. I'll help you, I love that. So I would remove the fear from Los Angeles. And the winter from Edmonton.
Nathan, it's been shiny. Thanks so much for being here.